Imagine that nature had combined a gorilla and a rhinoceros, or this is what the new hypothetical species might look like. We'll call it Nokk. It got this name because of the sound it makes when you encounter it on narrow trail. Estimated height, 2.5 meters. Its weight comparable to 5 adult men. Its back is covered with a thick horny layer, and similar in structure to a rhinoceros horn. Its upper limbs are massive, or structurally closer to those of a gorilla, with exceptional crudy gripping strength. Each fist the size of a large fruit. A short curved horn is located on the forehead. Its surface is smoothed, likely as a result of prolonged contact with the woody environment. Nokk does not sneak. He does not use stealth. There is no need for it. He moves straight ahead, as if the route itself had already been chosen for him in advance. The forest is neither an obstacle nor a habitat for him. It is simply what happens to be in his path. He does not go around trees. He pushes them aside with a swing of his shoulder. Any man-made structures vanish after a single precise blow. Even massive barriers he assesses in silence for a few seconds and then continues on his way, as if the answer had always been obvious. Each of his steps presses the ground down several centimeters. Over time, these tracks turn into permanent lines, as if the terrain itself begins to memorize his routes and adapt to them. A lion once tried to attack. It leaped onto his back, digging its claws into the top layer. Nokk didn't stop or change course. He merely shifted his shoulders slightly, as if in response to a minor external force. Most natural attacks lose their effectiveness. Claws and teeth are unable to pierce the upper layers. Arrows or sharp objects merely bounce off or slide across the surface. When Nokk decides to attack, there are almost no external signals, no aggression, no warning sounds, through only a sudden change in speed. From a complete standstill, he accelerates to 40 kilometers per hour in a matter of seconds. Impact, comparable to a collision with a moving massive structure. Even elephants do not engage in conflict. They simply change direction and move away. In the behavioral hierarchy, this is a rare instance where the largest land animals prefer to keep their distance. The entire behavioral system of the animals around Nokk is based not on fear, but on avoiding contact as the safest strategy. Nokk does not display aggression without a clear provocation. He does not hunt. He does not pursue prey. The space becomes his simply through his regular presence. Nokk is capable of memorizing routes and specific objects within his zone. There is a known case where a person approached to a dangerous distance. Nokk observed him for several seconds without reacting, and then left the area upon a subsequent encounter a few days later where he showed no interest and turned away, which may indicate recognition of a familiar figure and an assessment of him as an insignificant element of the environment. Nature did not create him by accident. If we assume that such combinations of traits are possible, he becomes the answer to a question that no one has ever asked directly. What would happen if we combine maximum strength, protective armor, a high level of adaptive behavior, and a dominant survival instinct within a single organism? In this model, Nokk is neither a myth nor a mistake, but the extreme point of possible evolution, where different paths of species development converge into a single outcome, a creature that does not violate the laws of nature, but exploits them to the limit. And if such a life form could truly stabilize, this is exactly what it would look like.